I would invite Minister Butler, since she's here, to maybe correct the record in relation to what is and isn't a Nightingale hospital, and I hope that she has a Nightingale ward, and I hope she's brought herself up to speed with that basic piece of information since our last debate. Minister, you know what the concerns are, you've heard them. And, you know, I'm going to quote from a tweet, and maybe given all the circumstances and the trouble on Twitter, I shouldn't mention it, but sure, look, I'll go there anyway. Gav Riley said, referencing yourself, Minister, it simply wouldn't be possible for circumstances to arise that a woman would be denied an elective termination. If it were to arise, the Minister for Health could exercise his golden share. So the thing that can't happen might happen, and if it did, this is what would happen. So you see why there might be a little bit of ambiguity there and a little bit of concern just in that sentence. This thing is not going to happen, but if it does happen, the thing that's not going to happen, well then I will step in. But you see, for far too long, to access healthcare, women in Ireland have had to go to the courts, they've had to petition their politicians, they've had to get down on their hands and knees and beg, or get onto their feet on the streets and demand that healthcare. But what you're saying now is there is a form of healthcare which should be available to women, which you say will be available to women, but just in case it's not, well then I'll do this other thing. So that's, you know, sentences like that do not help. When people say they are concerned, you can't dismiss them away by saying, actually, I have this in hand, it's not going to happen, but if it does happen, I will do this other thing. So I'm sure you can understand, Minister, why people are concerned. Equally worrying is the fact that 1 out of 10 GPs are offering abortion care, 9 out of 10 maternity units are offering abortion care. So this is under your watch, and you're telling us to trust you. And you're saying, trust me, I'll sort this out. In the event that any woman is being denied an elective termination, I will sort this out. But you haven't sorted out the situation in 9 of the maternity units. So there are issues of trust here. And that's why we're here debating this motion, and that's why we need the assurance and the certainty that comes with ownership. And a leasehold is not ownership. In fact, the leader of the Green Party in 2017, and this is in the motion, said that the new NMH should not involve the creation of a lease arrangement, but rather the transfer of ownership. Nothing has changed in that time. He's dead right. He was dead right then, and he's right now. So I do hope, Minister, you understand where issues around trust have arisen, and some of the things that you have said have not helped in that regard. In fact, they have been counterintuitive, and that gives women pause to be very concerned.